Hello and welcome to Board Game Pop Quiz. I am your host, Michael Lee Murphy. I have two contestants here, my employees, in fact. Don't even question that. How dare you?
Wow.
I control the points, and therefore I control
That's fair.
your fate. We're here to conduct a Board Game Pop Quiz because I like to make sure that with my employees from time to time, we are sharpening our skills, making sure we have everything nice and honed in.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to make sure that you have your pulse on the finger of board game, on the thumb, the heart. Your finger's on the pulse.
In the rectum of board game.
You get it, all right? So
The
we're going to do
prostate.
3 rounds of board game trivia.
Okay.
Right here, to my left, who's this contestant right here?
Mike's employee, Nick Murphy.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. That's great. Over to my right, I have...
The Jews!
Jimmy Juice.
Straight from the void, boys! So I see, you saw me being game master, and you're like,
I was like,
Right.
I gotta get some of that.
now the turns of table.
I think I was treated very poorly in that scavenger hunt, and I therefore want
everyone on the internet definitely agreed with...
Kanban is a blue game.
Yeah, how dare you? So yeah, we're here to do 3 rounds of board game trivia. Okay, I've got 2 normal rounds and a picture round. And let's go ahead and hop right in to our first round.
Pop quiz, hot shot. You're staring down a madman and you're unsubscribed. What do you do? What do you do? If this video doesn't get 50 subscriptions, this channel's gonna explode. And not in the good way.
I've decided in the moment, and definitely not before, that I'm going to give you monies.
That's
These
fine.
fun stackable monies for getting correct answers.
As employers do.
you know, yeah,
Mike
employers.
does run our payroll too.
I make you. I do. Yeah,
This
thank
is
you
all
very much.
billable hours.
Mike is
Appreciate
the
that.
CFO of this company.
Thank you for noticing that. So we have our buzzers here. This is going to be standard kind of trivia. First one to buzz in with the correct answer gets the money.
If they're right?
If you're correct.
Okay, yeah.
I
I'm
mean, you
about to
can't
say, I
just
was like-
you can't just buzz in.
I'll buzz in fast as hell.
You buzz in fast and come up with a joke answer, I'm taking money, frankly. This is Jeopardy style.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're going to see who amongst y'all is the true board gamer. That's what we're doing here.
I feel like I'm gonna lose. I feel like I'm gonna lose.
The stakes have never been higher.
The first round is called What Game is Getting Trashed? All right, this is, okay, I'll just open it up right here. I'm obsessed with Board Game Geek and Board Game Geek users, and specifically the reviews they leave on games because they are baffling and hilarious. So, these are all negative reviews from users of Board Game Geek.
These are all my reviews.
These are all Jimmy's thoughts and feelings. And so I'm going to read you a review, and I'm going to ask you to name the game they are reviewing. All of these reviews are in the 1s and 2s range, so you don't have to worry about guessing that.
Okay.
But what is the game that they are bemoaning?
Okay.
Okay? First one to
Where do our
buzz
hands
in
have to be?
with the correct answer.
Are we rail?
Are we rail or are we just...
You can be here, just don't be... Or if you want to
So
hover.
wrist on the rail.
If you want to hover...
Wow. Why?
Well, just so we have a straight shot to the...
How dare you?
Perfect.
How dare you? How dare you?
Oh, no,
How
it's
dare
gotta
It
you?
must
stay
be
in-
the blackness of the
Yeah,
void.
yeah.
It must be the blackness
Right.
of the
You're
void.
lucky I didn't tie those suckers down.
Make it even.
There you
This
go.
is getting right back to grade school. Be like, no, you're closer.
Yeah,
you got to
right?
be standing there.
All right.
Okay.
Well, your
First-
fingers must be out of frame. It's just like...
You have to wait until the question's complete
Okay.
to buzz in because it helps the audience. Okay? Audience, speaking of, you know what you can do? Play along. Tell us at the end of this what score you got. Did you get more money than my boys right here? Did you get more correct answers? Let us know how you did in the comments below and thumb this video up if you are enjoying it, okay? My friends, the first review is this. Does nothing for me. Neither the River of Cards action selection, nor the counter-rotating tracks, nor the theme has serious issues with multiplayer solitaire play, random card draw, and other design mistakes. What game is being reviewed?
It's about a river of actions?
River of Cards. That's going to be a Jimmy. Yes. What game do you think is being reviewed?
Did you say something about gears?
About Gears?
Oh, no.
No, counter-rotating tracks, nor
Counter-rotating.
theme.
Is it Arc Nova?
It is Arc Nova.
Oh my gosh, really?
Well done, you get money.
How much monies?
One money.
One?
Yeah, $1.
I don't know. $5?
This
Wow.
is going towards lunch, man.
There you go. Don't spend all one place. That is correct. It was Arc Nova that they were trashing. They didn't appreciate the zoo theme or the river cards, I think, for both your action selection and also the display of cards.
Yeah, I bet.
And many folks have talked about the card luck in Arc Nova, and it's just like, just pivot your
Just
strategy.
pivot your strategy. It's not that hard. Just pivot your strategy.
Yeah,
Okay.
River of Actions made me
How do I
think.
get my green again?
Start it up, Mike.
Boom.
Bye-bye.
Okay, next review.
Okay.
If the theme was watching paint dry, then I could at least award it points for theme mechanic integration. Vikings have never been so dull. That's another Jimmy to the buzzer first. What
Is it
game?
Feast for Odin?
It is a feast for Odin.
Dang, 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 dang.
Nice. You get money.
I feel like I'm going to lose hardcore in this game.
Nick,
I'm not good at speed stuff.
you were here. You were here first to the channel. Does not mean you'll be here last.
That's accurate.
Okay.
Jimmy looks enough like me. No
Tighten
one
up.
knows.
Right, we've got our own Tom from Shut Up and Sit Down.
Yeah.
That's me, baby. American Tom, that's what we call him.
Now, Nick, do you think you knew that?
I was going to guess Feast for Odin, yeah.
Okay, so let's just be a little quicker to the buzzer.
I'll try. I was so scared.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
take it down 10%. Give my guy
Okay.
a chance. I don't want to fire him today.
I watch videos at 2 times speed, man.
Yeah, this
that's
guy
true.
lives for this speed. Next review is this. Way overpriced, hideously ugly, and pointlessly complicated. Premise was amazing, but horrible execution. It was perhaps one of the biggest board game rip-offs I've ever experienced. Hate this game enormously.
Did it?
Yeah.
Foundations of Rome?
It is not Foundations of Rome. I'm so sorry, Nick. You get the first red light of this course.
I hate that.
All
I hate
right.
that for me.
Jimmy, do you have a guess?
Can you run that by me one last time?
Sure. Way overpriced, hideously ugly, and pointlessly complicated. Premise was amazing, but horrible execution. It was perhaps one of the biggest board game ripoffs I've ever experienced. Hate this game enormously. Your guess was not bad,
And,
but I don't think Foundations of Rome was as divisive.
And it's not like Foundations of Rome is also not like pointlessly complicated. It's a very simple game. So
Is it?
I just went for the overpriced thing.
Well, no, because it's not, but I'm just going to guess. Gloomhaven?
It is not Gloomhaven. It was Food Chain Magnate.
Oh, I agree with that.
That was
figured
Nick's
it would.
review.
There was another review I read, and it says, my review is no. My review is : no. And I was like, there's a beauty to that. I like that a lot.
Ain't no fat on
I like
that
I
joke,
am,
right?
yeah, as the only food chain magnet stand here.
That is true.
Fair.
I'm
very anti.
agnostic at worst to it. I enjoy the game.
Sure.
I don't enjoy the look, but
you don't enjoy being shellacked.
I won my first game against Jimmy.
No,
and
you didn't.
I did.
You've never
I
won.
won.
But Handsome Dan, if you're out there, he won. his
Maybe I'm
first game
thinking of
against
Dan.
me. Yeah,
Handsome
dude.
Dan,
point
you're out there.
is,
Drop the line.
maybe it's that the first game we ever played, I did my best in, and the point is, it's been worse and worse every time I played in the future.
Yeah.
It's that stupid.
I can't disagree with the way that some of the stuff looks. It looks like a prototype.
It looks like a prototype.
And it is
But it's
expensive.
$100.
Yeah.
Although this
And
one,
the
I think they're talking about the
expansion,
new one.
150. Oh.
Huh?
This one, they're talking about the new one.
I think this one they're talking about the
That
new
makes
one.
a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Because then I was like, what?
Yeah, I think they're talking about the new one.
I think you can say it's a ripoff either way, but I think they were They didn't
makes
mention. I think
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
referencing the.
That's
Lucky
what I
Numbers.
assumed.
Okay, next review. I can say that modern Euro games are nowhere near my cup of tea. Then I'm like, why play it? You know what I mean? Okay, anyway. They're nowhere near my cup of tea. The structure of these types of games wants to produce a self-centered experience based on achievements and separation between my stuff and your stuff.
that's great.
It seems to me like symbols of our daily lives, of our cultural conditioning, where our own ambitions, the separation through various forms of attachments is considered an extraordinary thing with a purpose. Second paragraph. The game works as intended,
Okay.
but I hate it for political reasons. The amount of human stuff is 0. The game dilutes tension. It makes the good play indistinguishable from bad play, and the board looks like a naked mole rat. Unfortunately, it's probably not intended as a parody.
You could be describing so many games. And they're all in your top 100. Looks like a naked mole rat.
That's what I'm trying to think of. Like, what could that be?
The main clue is that the look of the board is not great, is plain, or naked mole rat, whatever that means.
Yeah.
I'll say Tillatum.
It is not Tillatum.
Yeah.
Jimmy, do you
Shit,
have a
take your
guess?
pick.
Nick, real quick.
Right? Because I'm like,
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Modern. That's
Modern.
So I'm like, it's food chain magnate again.
You know what?
Right.
Real quick, Nick, I'm going to give you another shot at this. I'm kind of benevolent today.
Wow.
These games are all like in the top 100 level. Like these are very highly regarded games. Tillatum is not that.
Oh, okay.
So give one more guess.
I thought that
You're down $2. Go look it up.
I don't. That's so many games in the top 100. Like that doesn't help that
sure.
much.
You're not going to like the next question based on that. But
what game is number 1 in the top?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Castle Burgundy, I'll say.
it is Castleberry.
Oh, wow. That was gonna be my guess.
There you go. Jimmy.
But then I was like, but that's not modern.
No.
But I guess that review could also be,
100 years old, yeah.
Modern. Okay.
Boom. Easy. Got it on the first try.
Yeah. And then I thought the animal thing was a clue. I was like, is this Everdell? I'm like, I don't know.
The next one, I'm not going to lie, is not going to point to the game, but I will tell you that it is a Euro game in the top 100. Okay? The review is this. I came here because of all the people rating mature-themed games like Kingdom Death Monster or Hate with a 1 just because of their mature theme. This game's theme is boring. That's the review.
I'm trying to think. So my thing is, it's got a. I feel like it's got a very light theme.
Jimmy with the buzz-in. What do you
Is
got?
it Grand Austria Hotel?
Jimmy, it is
No.
not
Nah,
Grand
I
Austria
don't think so.
Hotel.
I feel like they're like things like Hate and Kingdom Death. Those are real games. I feel like that's what
Yeah.
they're saying. So therefore, they're saying things like, oh,
Maybe.
I'm trying to think
I
like.
think I know what it is.
Okay, go ahead, Nick.
You gotta reset
I'm gonna
this.
go
Oh,
Wingspan.
that was gonna be my guess.
It is not Wingspan.
Oh, well, I was double wrong.
Well, stand by.
What does that mean?
Let's see.
Here's my thought. I was like, that's kind of like
Yeah.
a non-mature
Yeah.
theme.
Where I'm like,
So I was
what's
thinking- I was like,
something
is there like
approachable?
I was like, Flamecraft is the top 100. I was thinking like maybe like Everdell or something like that. But like I'm trying to think of what's got like a non-mature theme that's in the top
Yeah,
100.
like
but-
a nice theme.
yeah. And so I was like, oh, maybe like Wingspan.
All right, my friends, I had to do some quick checking because
I'm very confused.
the answer was, of course, Concordia.
Oh, okay.
Concordia. But this particular Board Game Geek user has left this exact review, word for word, on 39 different games.
Wow. Are you checking?
I
his
had to
other
double
games?
check to make sure that he hadn't also, let's be real, he hadn't also done this for Wingspan. He hasn't. And Grand Austria Hotel, he hasn't. But he sure has for Agricola, Alchemist, Azul, the Castle of Burgundy, Castle of Bad King Ludwig, Caverna, Caelus, Clans of Caledonia, Crokinole.
Oh,
Who's talking about the theme of Crokinole? Who's bringing it up?
Is this a
Food
bit?
Chain Magnate actually has a good theme. Le Havre, Istanbul, Keyflower, Lisboa, Mombasa,
Okay, 'cause-
Orleans. They have a Euro game problem.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow.
39 reviews.
Crokinole a Euro game?
I don't know. I think they got
Right?
lost in the weeds at some
Yeah.
point and said every game in the top
so
100
funny.
that is not Nemesis or Kingdom Death Monster is getting this review right now.
so funny.
To the person that did this, please go outside. Please just go touch some grass.
Spend your energy on something else.
Breathe some fresh air for 2 seconds. What's wrong with you? Okay, that is the end of the round, my friends.
Wow,
That's the
okay.
end of the first round. We're in a tight race right here. We got $2 to 1.
Really, it's
tough.
kind of remarkable that we didn't accidentally hit the right game.
I know, right? Yeah.
That's why I had to double check. I'm like, these got to be in there. And they weren't. This person, maybe they're a birder. Maybe they're a birder and they love hotels.
Yeah.
You know?
Burgundy loves
They got it
those.
out for
so many of
Uwe and
those. You
Uwe
know?
type games.
Yeah.
The next round is a picture round, my friends.
Oh,
it's
fun.
called Look How AI Messed This Up. Because AI don't do art good yet. Okay, it can, but AI is stupid, and you should pay artists for your stuff.
Yeah.
So what I did was I fed AI some descriptions of games and said, make a board game cover based on what you do in this game. Okay? They made some choices. I think you'll be able to identify the games, but I'm going to show you a picture of the game in question, their take on this cover, and you have to try to name the game.
Okay.
First one to buzz in correctly, of course, get the money.
Get the money.
So, I have a handful of these. Let me pull up my pictures. All right. First image is this.
Wingspan.
Jimmy with a correct wingspan. I told them about a dice tower and stuff, and it made all these weird dice that sort of looks like blocks of cheese.
Yeah.
But there's birds and dice, and so Jimmy
true.
gets the money. Okay?
Dang it.
Next one
All
is
part of
going.
the Spaniverse, baby.
It's going to be, let me get this right here. Next picture is this. Jimmy again.
Potion explosion.
It is Potion Explosion.
I told you, I'm going to get
This is kind of a
destroyed.
vibe. I kind of like the little volcano situations. Nick, just get right up on that buzzer.
Right.
Right above it.
No, I'm not cheating.
There's no rules about where you hover,
not
man.
cheating.
There's no rules. All right. Next one is going to be this. What do you think that is? That's Jimmy again with the buzzer.
Oh, God.
That's actually a lot of different games.
Yeah. Search for Planet X?
I'm sorry, Jimmy. It's not Search for
Okay.
Planet X.
I don't even know if that's in the top 100.
Nick, would you like to buzz in with an answer?
I don't really know. Twilight Imperium? TI4?
It is not TI4. I'm
Can I have
so
another
sorry.
guess?
No money for that one.
Race
That
for the
one-
Galaxy?
This was SETI. They kind of took the idea of the
Oh, it does
rotating
look like
solar
SETI,
Is
system
that
yeah.
already in the top 100?
and planets. These, not all of
these
these are in the top
got
100.
it,
Yeah.
got it, got
Not
it,
all of
got
these
it.
are in the top 100.
It does look SETI-esque.
Yeah.
Sure.
I was also thinking Pulsar, whatever.
2849,
Sure.
yeah.
It's basically got
Sure.
the same board.
There's a lot of circular space stuff because space
Yeah.
is circle. Thank you. All right, next one is this. Nick.
Oh, gosh. I'll say Cosmic Encounter?
It is not Cosmic
Oh,
Encounter.
gosh, it kinda looks like
Red
Cosmic
light
Encounter.
for you. I'm sorry. Jimmy, do you have a...
Is that Twilight Imperium?
That is Twilight Imperium. It's
Gosh.
just named itself Galactic Conquest.
I didn't know they could do words.
The Goonja, well, it doesn't do it well.
It doesn't do
Yeah.
it well.
It says
'cause AI
races
is
of
stupid.
him, and it just gives up halfway through trying to make
That's
words.
actually the name of a board game that exists
Right.
already.
That's true. That's true. Okay, next one.
I think I'm winning. I feel like I'm winning. I won.
It's golf scores.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's Golfers. Oh, sorry. This.
Zool.
This is a Zool.
Yeah.
I said it's about tiles making a mosaic, and
It's
sometimes they
Tillatum.
break. And if in this thing is like, I guess all of them break.
Yeah.
But it's actually quite fetching. You know, it's pretty.
We cannot compliment the AI.
No.
Legally.
I'm just trying to give it a little bit of juice so that when it takes over, it doesn't kill
Right,
us all.
yeah.
Okay, two more, my friends. Two more. This one is weird. All right, that is your image.
Brass Birmingham?
It is Brass Birmingham.
Wow.
I said there's trains and canals, and it put them together. And what is with the train here?
Yeah, the train part is
The
in the middle.
locomotive is
The,
two stacks high and in the middle of the train. That's not how those work.
Again, AI art is trash.
Yeah, so
It needs training.
I was going to say like Colbert or something.
do you
but
wanna
yeah.
trade in?
No,
You
don't
wanna
trade
color
in.
up
Don't
for a
trade
5.
okay, we got a fiver.
Wow.
Jimmy's got.
in. I got 2.
Last one is this, my friends. All right, let's be quick to the buzzers. It's this. Nick.
I thought I'm going to be mad at this.
Too slows. Is it Great Western Trail?
This is Great Western Trail.
Are they killing those cows?
I don't know, but one of them is riding a
Yeah.
train like a horse.
Yeah.
One is riding a train.
I feel like that one dude would have given it a good review if it was people writing.
Yeah, but it did get the kind of sepia, like old
It
school.
does,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. It's definitely
you
the
know.
original edition.
Yes, yes.
Rather than the new one.
So, or sorry, they're both on the same train. They're both riding
Yeah,
the same train like a
same.
horse. Like one of those dual horses. Okay, my friends, after the second round, what's our money situation?
I don't need to talk about it. What you have 2?
I have a 7 the points.
I have 2. Is there any way for you to win?
Yes, there's a number of points for grabs in this
Okay.
last round, and it's not a speed-based round.
I'm not going to
Got
win.
it. Not
Didn't
speed.
know that when we introduced the buzzers that it was going to be
I knew,
one-sided purely
well, Jimmy
because of
knows more
fast
about board
hands.
games than I do in general. You're much smarter than
You're
me
on
in
a board
general.
gaming panel show, which these types of rounds are from things that we do on This Game is Broken, a board gaming panel show that Nick and I are part of that you should follow
How
and
do you
listen
do on?
to.
I'll be honest. I don't listen to This Game is Broken. How do you do on that?
I do
show?
good.
Okay.
It's
do
not
well.
speed
Good for
based
you.
though. That's the
Not
thing.
speed-based.
Got it.
I'm not
Pure
good.
knowledge.
I will say like I'm not good at thinking quickly. Like I'd be horrible on a game show because I'm not good at thinking quickly. I can get to the right answer, but it takes me a minute.
Okay.
My friends, this next and final round is called All Those Runner-Ups. This is something that I do on This Game is Broken. This is a round where I have chosen a category on Board Game Geek. I've chosen party games. And you have to name, we're going back and forth, so there's no buzzing in this one. Back and forth, name me a game that you think is one of the 10 most highly ranked games that are under the party game category. The only problem is if you name the number 1, the highest rated, you lose $5.
Yeah.
Okay? So don't
That is
name.
most of my money.
So don't name
You
the
want
number 1, but
2,
everything
9.
else is worth a point apiece. And
Okay.
we're going to go back and forth.
Yikes.
And
Party games, man.
in order to,
Is there any penalty for it not being in the
No.
10? Okay.
well, you're potentially
You're
opening
wasting-
up
Sure.
for your opponent. So to figure out who's going to get first pick, let's do. Okay, yeah. You want first pick?
Sure.
You got it. I was going to say, what year did Telestrations come out? Do you have a guess?
2005.
I would say 2007.
It was 2009.
Oh wow.
I'll give it to Nick for buzzing in
Yeah,
first
yeah.
and being just a quick little guy.
Quick little guy.
So it's one of the things where I'm curious of what's considered a party game.
Yeah.
I would say, oh god, is this
Okay,
number
so
1,
again,
though?
don't name number 1.
Oh gosh, I was gonna say I'm now worried it's number 1. I'm gonna go with just 1.
Just One is in the top 10. It is number 4 more of the ranked party games. Its overall ranking is 153. Jimmy.
I will say Time's Up, Title Recall.
I don't know, is that in the top 10? It's trash.
It is not in the top 10.
Your favorite
should
game,
be.
Jimmy.
So
It
sorry.
should be.
So sorry.
Wow, what a bad game.
Back to
Anyone who
Nick.
likes that game is probably real sad. I'm gonna say no thanks.
No Thanks is not in the top 10 party games.
And
Is that
may not
considered
be
a party game?
I don't think so.
I don't know if it's
Probably
considered a party game.
It should be.
Again,
All
poor
right.
Board Game Geek. It could and should be, but
It's a party.
not. I will say So Clover.
So Clover is number 10 on the list. Well done, well done. Let me get you a dollar.
barely-
Oof. There you go.
Really got in there.
So we have 2 of 10. We have the 4 and 10 slot named.
That's
Nick.
number 10.
I think I might know what's number 1.
I think I might know what number 1 is too. Although it's hard to
Then
say.
name it and prove it.
Well, it's like what's a party game? Yeah, it's kind of.
What if you name it and you're like, this is number 1, and then you name it, then it's plus 5 points.
I'm trying to think of what the heck would be considered a party game.
Just think about like all those party games you play and like name those, you know.
Yeah, all those. I'll go. I don't know. So Clover's my next choice. I'm really bummed out you said that. Cards Against Humanity.
Cards Against Humanity
This man
is
doesn't know how
thankfully
people,
not.
people rate on
Thankfully, I was
BGG.
mostly just trying to confirm
In
that
the
that game
top
is nowhere
10.
near the top 10. Yes.
Yeah, that's probably in the lower, like,
not a
100 of.
BGG.
Because I
Correct.
don't think a lot of
BGG.
people that are fans that are ranking
rating
stuff
it.
on Board
Yeah.
Game Geek, right?
Decrypto.
Jimmy, you've named the number 1 party game.
Really?
I'm gonna need $5.
I thought for sure it was gonna be.
See, that's what's tough.
Okay,
'cause,
well
like,
then I guess
don't
I'll
consider-
name this other game.
I don't consider that a party game. That's what I'm trying to
Has
get
this
confused
list
where I was
been
like,
screened
yeah.
at all?
I'm
Have
like,
you
what's-
adjusted this?
Well,
I've not
Decrypto just
adjusted
got
this.
okay. So I'm gonna say code names then,
Yeah.
because I thought that was number 1, but I
Wow.
guess Decrypto just got knocked out of the
Code
top
Names
100.
is number 3, and it is at
gosh, it's not even number
151.
2.
Decrypto's at 104.
Yeah, Decrypto just got knocked out of the top 100.
Blood on the Clock Tower.
Is number 2.
I thought that was number 1.
It will be soon, I think.
Yeah,
It will be
okay.
soon.
Oh gosh. Okay then.
Brutal.
Whoa,
That is a.
let's say One Eye Ultimate Werewolf.
Not on the
Oh
list.
my gosh. Party games is such a hard category.
Sure.
Mysterium.
Not on the list.
See, because I don't. Dixit.
Number 11. So sorry.
Oh
not
my
on the
god.
list.
What's on this list?
Wow, I didn't realize Decrypto was so favorable.
So
Yeah.
Decrypto was just knocked out of the top.
Yeah, it was in the top
100.
100 for
It was
a
like
long
right
time.
at like 9900 for a while.
Okay, so it's nothing in the top 100, which I guess makes sense.
Nothing
but
is in the top 100.
Time's up.
Let's see, how many are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are halfway through the list.
Wow, and it's just really just.
I have no idea what else there would be.
Are
on
there any games on the list that you're surprised would be considered party games that we haven't said already?
Dixit wasn't on there. That's like what's blowing my mind here.
I'll give you this. I'll give you this.
Oh, Green Team wins?
Not on the list.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Most of the remaining are social deduction games,
Yeah, that's
which
what I'm
are
saying.
often with party, but I
Sure.
probably wouldn't think party first.
Love Letter.
Not on the list.
We're bad at this, Jimmy.
So many red lights going
Is
right now.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
keep it
we
on
forgot
red,
the-
yeah.
What's it called? like Avalon or whatever those games
Resistance.
are. Resistance.
The Resistance Avalon is 5 on the list. Good job.
Okay.
I gotta claw my way
Coup
back.
on the list?
Say again?
Coup?
Coup is not on the list. 4 more. You have 6, 7, 8, and 9 left.
All the harder ones.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'll give you a clue.
Is you already guessed One Night Ultimate
Yeah,
Werewolf.
that's what I was saying. Like,
I'm trying to remember. And you said Love Letter, and you said Coup.
yeah, all those were not on the list. I'm like, what is on this list then? Oh, I maybe have one.
It's unfortunately because these
think
are
it's
all
your-
the games that we don't
No, it's not
play.
mine. I just said coup.
Okay.
Yeah, you were gonna say something.
I was going to give a hint that one of these has the word party in the name. So you know it's a party game.
Well, I think I know what that is, but I still
Is
wouldn't
that
put
like
it on.
Dinosaur Tea Party?
Not on the list.
Wow.
The Sushi Go Party?
Sushi Go Party!
Which is, it's not a party
What?
game. That's not a party
I don't
game.
make the categories. I'm just telling you what they are, man. That is number
outrageous.
8.
Okay, I think I have another one in my head.
I don't. Cash and Guns.
Not on the list.
Deception, Murder in Hong Kong?
On the list at 7. Jimmy, you were close with Time's Up earlier. Can you think of another iteration?
It's
on
not
that same
Celebrity.
thing?
It's called Monikers.
Monikers is number 9 on the list. There's
Where
one
was
more.
Time's Up?
There's one.
Where was Time's Up Title Recall on the list? Was it like 12 or 13, 15, 16?
It is ranked at 641. It's
Really?
25.
Time's Up Title Recall is 641?
Yep.
I remember when it was in like the top 200.
Yeah.
Wow, times have changed.
Yeah.
People need to get with that game because it's
I bet
amazing.
it's all the Monikers fans
Yeah.
downvoting it, and they're just
Like, yeah,
it's
that
the
one
same
guy.
game. It's
This
just
last one,
One more for what's our money situation right now?
I have 6.
I have 6.
Oh, this is for the bananas. All the bananas right
All the
here.
bananas.
5 points is a crazy amount of
Ooh,
points.
is it Chameleon?
Not Chameleon.
So it's a social deduction game.
Tis.
Oh my gosh! And then all the people at home are screaming.
Well, it's because they're looking at the computer. They're seeing
Right?
the
Yeah,
list.
they have the answer. Social. And what number is this?
This is on the list, number 6. Number 6 on the list.
Can you read me back what is on the list that we've named?
Number 1 was, of course, Decrypto. Of
course.
Number 2 on this list is Blood on the Clock Tower. Number 3 is Codenames. Number 4, Just One. Number 5, The Resistance Avalon. Number 6, we'll find out. Number 7, Deception, Murder in Hong Kong. Number 8, Sushi Go Party. Monikers at 9, So Clover at 10.
I'm gonna go for a wild pick. It's probably not it. I feel like this would have been on the list. It's an old game. Shadows over Camelot.
It is not Shadows over Camelot.
That's a good guess, though.
Good
We said
guess.
it's an older game. I was like, oh, you're going to say Shadows of Camelot. Is it Secret Hitler?
It is Secret Hitler. Secret Hitler it is. Nick, you keep your job. Jimmy, there'll be no punishment. Your first board game quiz.
Right.
I'm a seasoned vet, Jimmy.
You know what I'm going to
No
do? Maybe
justice.
5 points was too harsh. I'm going to give you $1.
So we just tied.
I'm going to make it a tie.
Right.
And therefore,
If you want to
everyone
see more,
hears
check out the Patreon.
or the tiebreaker. I'm going to make them wrestle. I'll make it a tie simply so we can do this again. Where this inconclusive results on
Didn't
this.
work at all, yeah.
Right.
Okay,
Well, yeah. Nick
inconclusive.
did get 2 guesses on the Castles of Burgundy one, so
Yeah. That's true. So
That's
we'll
true.
make it a tie. That's only fair. But it was Secret Hitler. Still in the top. I mean, that's number overall 254.
my other guess would have been like Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah. I was going to say like Bang, but there's no way that's in the top one. There's a lot. Like I was astonished like Dixit was in there and stuff like that. That's
Close.
crazy.
Yeah, Dixit Odyssey specifically was 11. Regular old Dixit was 13.
Yeah.
Telestrations was 12. Mysterium was 14, you named. Resistance was 15. Skull was 16.
Oh, interesting.
Kind of a liar's
What's-
dice situation. Codenames Pictures. Race
Where
Up
is
Bet, Wavelength.
Decrypto versus Blood on the Clock Tower? Like,
Decrypto is 104 currently, and Blood on the Clock Tower is 130 and trending
Okay.
upward. Blood
Yeah,
on the Clock
alright.
Tower will very likely be in the top 100 soon.
probably.
Anyway, that is our first board game pop quiz. You never know when one's coming. Okay, Nick, let's do some speed.
I'm not
tests.
good at it.
Let's get good for those butts. See, there you go. If you enjoyed that, please give this video a thumbs up. Let us know how you did. Were you just naming everything How sus is the party list?
Hey everybody, Editor Jimmy here. Don't pay attention to Nick. He doesn't exist. He's irrelevant. So about this sus top 10 party games, I got a little scoop for you. Let's take a look at how Board Game Geek ranks the top 10 party games. Board Game Geek has the top party game as Blood on the Clock Tower, which is what I thought it was. Then Decrypto's number 2, so that means, I would have never said Blood on the Clock Tower, and I should have gotten points for Decrypto and not lost 5 points for Decrypto. Anyway, I don't care, it's not a big deal, it's just for fun. And then we had Just One, we got Monikers, Codenames, So Clover, Clask, that's a weird choice. Camel Up, also kind of weird. Captain Sonar, okay. Oh, look, number 10, Time's Up Title Recall. Jimmy's the best. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Fan mail, there's a P.O. box down in the description, so just send it to me. I know I got a lot of fans, and, just send me some stuff.
Again, we don't make these things. It's just Board Game Geek users. You can help, decide these things by telling people what kind of games you think games are. Join our Patreon if you want to see more shenanigans like this and other things, and we will see you all next time.